What if the world's next pandemic isn't new? What if it's 40,000 years old?
We've faced the viruses of today, but we are utterly unprepared for the strange history locked beneath our feet.
For decades, it was just frozen Earth. But for Dr. Anya Petrova, it was the key to an untold global threat. She knew the melting ice wasn't just about water. It was releasing ancient biological material.
The first shocking sign came in 2016. A heat wave thawed a reindeer carcass, dead from anthrax 75 years ago.
The killer was alive. And it proved that time, for certain pathogens, is meaningless.
The deeper they drilled, the older the life they found. DNA sequences that simply did not exist in modern databases.
They weren't looking for anthrax. They were searching for the ultimate cold warrior, the giant virus, locked in a 30,000-year sleep.
This was the experiment, to wake the prehistoric pathogen under maximum security before the Earth did it for them.
The target? A simple amoeba. The test? Can a 30,000-year-old killer still recognize its meal?
Weeks passed. Nothing. The virus remained inert. Doubt crept in. Was 30,000 years simply too long a sentence?
Then, one cold night, a tiny, almost impossible movement was recorded.
It was awake. The predator, paused for 30,000 years, had finally begun to hunt. The results were shocking. This virus's code was completely alien. It shared almost nothing with modern life.
The scale was immense. This wasn't a common flu. It was a biological monster from the strange history of Earth's evolution.
This discovery proved the theory. Deep frozen pathogens are not dead. They are simply paused. The problem is afraid of collapse.
Her team realized they were in a race. Understand the threat before it escapes into the wild and finds a human host.
This is the ultimate danger, not a virus they studied.
The deeper the layer, the older the life. This means the viruses we are freeing predate not just us.
Even diseases we eradicated, like smallpox or the untold history of the bubonic plague, are documented to be frozen in these lands.
But the greatest threat is transmission. The thaw releases the pathogens into the water cycle, soil.
Her team identified the mechanism. The microbes are entering the food chain through the very things coming back to life in the warming north.
Imagine a predator locked in a cage for 30,000 years. When the door finally opens, it doesn't hesitate.
The thawing is not a local phenomenon. It's a global destabilization. Every new heat record accelerates the release of a bizarre biological arsenal.
They proved the theory. The virus was viable. But the chilling truth was, this was just one. The lab work was done. The containment was holding.
Once the permafrost melts, the pathogen enters the global water cycle. It mixes with modern water, soil, and plants.
This is the shocking truth. The water we drink, the earth we farm, may soon.
Imagine a disease so ancient, the human immune system has never seen it before. We have no memory of the fight.
Deserts. Human activity, mining, and exploration are pushing deeper into these zones, creating the perfect conditions for a first.
Every crack, every melted stream.
Dr. Petrova's success was her burden. She had the proof.
Every safety protocol imaginable was thrown at this sample. A tiny, 40,000-year-old package, capable of resetting human history.
Her team's victory was contained, but the problem was systemic. The planet's freezer door was open, and the contents were spilling out.
Every summer,
more is exposed. The ancient graves of animals, even human. We are quickly approaching the layers, and it hasn't interacted with Homo sapiens.
Pithovirus was a warning. The next pathogen released might not be a giant virus that targets an amoeba.
This is the bizarre new reality. The beauty of the Arctic. The price of climate change isn't just rising tides. It's the slow, shocking erosion of our planet.
Dr. Petrova's research confirmed one thing. The spear of the Thor is now
The virus slept for 30,000 years. Its awakening took just 20 years of extreme heat.
What happens when the next ancient, untold pathogen emerges not in a controlled lab, but in a remote camp, a small village, or an oil field?
This isn't science fiction. This is science fact, fueled by the accelerating extreme weather of our warming world.
So, what do you think is the biggest, most weird existential threat we face right now? The melting ice, or the ancient plagues it's freeing?
The challenge isn't just containing one virus. It's about containing an entire strange history that is now seeping into our future.
Dr. Petrova and her team continue their dangerous experiment, racing to catalog the threat before the melt takes over.
The ultimate question is not if the next great plague will emerge from the ice, but when, and what must we sacrifice to stop it?
Subscribe for more original stories that explore the limits of science and the power of extreme weather.
The hunt continues. Scientists like Dr. Petrova are the only ones.
This is the untold cost of a warming world. The Permafrost plague. Tell us in the comments, what do you think is the best way to fight an enemy that has been paused for 40,000 years?
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more original cinematic investigations into the extreme weather wonders and the secrets of science.